Well, guys, this is Casey's Raw again. This is a rant video. Uh, I just got out second vintage stock today, and the reason I had a couple reasons I was going to go to vintage stock because I got paid and I thought they were having a sale, but there wasn't until Black Friday. That's not the rant. The rant is when I went to in the second vintage stock, they actually had a PlayStation 5, but they're asking $750. I'm like, what? That's $250 over retail. And not only that, they require you to buy two $60 games. So, that's another $120 on top of a $750 console. So, you're damn near paying $1,000 for a PS5 and two games. It's just gonna be just under 900. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe that. I was like, I saw the box, and then I saw they require other stores that it's to buy PlayStation 5, you have to buy two games. So like, okay, you know what? That's not too bad. But when I saw this new sticker, it didn't say previous or old. It's new, and they're asking $750 when the fucking system goes for $5 in retail. Just because, one, they know it's hard to come by, and vintage stock is really a bitch about. What's crazy, like when the NES Mini and the Super Nintendo Mini came out, they'll sell, if they had it in stock, they'll sell it at retail price. But if it came back, like a used one, they mark the shit up on those. Those would be marked big time high. So I'm like, oh my god. That's why I hate vintage stock a lot. The only reason I go to there all the time is, I hate to say it, and minus the video game store, it's the best place to go for picking up games. But I just think that bullshit, them doing that. I don't mind the requirement of two games. I know GameStop's been doing that bullshit, but oh my god! I knew, yeah, when the Switch was having a hard time to get a Switch, that they would require you to get two games just to get a little bit more money out of you. But you figure how big a chain. It's not like this is a mom and pop store. Like, okay, I understand because it's hard to come by, but this is a big chain retail store. Oh, yeah, I guess it's retail. I mean, you buy shit from them, so it's retail. But it's a big chain. It's not only in Oklahoma, and I believe it goes into Arkansas and maybe around. At least I know they're in Arkansas and and I think there's some might be in Missouri and Kansas in the tri-state area. But I saw that and I'm like, oh my god, that's outrageous. And this store used to be the best vintage stock out of all of them back in the when I came back home on vacations. My best friend was still living in Oklahoma. He would tell me about this vintage stock down here, the furthest way, and he's like, "This is the best one around." I was like, oh, and I agreed. Not only had a bunch of good stuff, the prices was not that bad. While the other ones were like kind of outrageous. But goodness gracious, this one's just like outrageous. So I couldn't believe about this vintage stock doing that, pulling that bullshit on a brand new console. $750 for a $500 PlayStation 5. What the fuck? When I saw it, I knew I had to take a picture and tweet it to them, and actually complain to them. They ain't gonna do jack shit. But I like to see that. I call bullshit on them. I tweet right at them. But I had to avoid two associates came up. I took a picture of it, and like in between when associates were coming by, I was about to take a picture when one came and asked me, "Do you need any help?" Oh, and I was wearing a mask too. I mean, right now the reason why I'm wearing a beanie, not too bad out here. But usually when my hair is getting bad, it's cold weather, so I mean I have a reason to wear a beanie. And I hadn't worn this one in a while, my Breath of the Wild beanie. But I also had my scorpion mask too on. So I was recognizable. I mean, at the video game store, they knew who the hell I was, even with the beanie and the mask on. Probably because one knew. Recognized my scorpion mask. Just outrageous. But back to the story. So in between, I was trying to take a picture. I had one guy ask me, "Do you need any help?" I was like, "No, I'm fine." Then I took the picture, and I was in the middle of tweeting that to Vintage Stock's Twitter, and then another associate came by. I was pissed when I saw that. And the next guy came by, I was like, I'm fine. But, I just wanted to, and here's another, talking about another rant. I was at the first Vintage Stock I stopped at today. In the city, they have a mandate you're supposed to wear a fucking mask. Well, this guy, his mask was like just below his lip, bottom lip, hanging on his fucking chin. And I'm like, motherfucker, we're in the mandate. Like, let's be considerate to other people. And I have an asshole right on my tailgate right now, too. Oh, now he decides to fucking turn fucker. But so the guy's talking. I think he was trying to sell some shit, and it didn't matter where, if I was close to the guy or further far away. The guy sounded like he was at a dentist's office because he sounded like he had cotton in his mouth. He was very muffled. And it's not because of the fucking mask, because the mask was hanging around his chin. He just sounded like he had cotton in his mouth. And I'm like, I know I mumble, and a lot of times people don't understand me, but damn. I was about to, like, dude, I hate what bullshit, like, vintage stock, they're like, oh, please wear your mask, and then there's something, and when you're in the city, it's mandated. But the one not in the city, like, a lot of times associates are not wearing their mask. And I think they're stupid when those associates or the workers, wherever the employees, not wearing the mask. They're stupid, because how many people come in around and you're yeah, they have a freaking, of course they have a plexiglass in front of them, but a lot of times they won't even use that. They'll talk around it. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. But I'm gonna hit the Best Buy, see if I can talk to them about financing a PlayStation 5. And maybe I'll pick up a Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS4. I'm sure you're like, oh, why don't you pick it up for, I'll think, wait for the PS5. Well, I want to play it, and I got the PS4 Pro, so it's still going to just be almost just as good. But yeah, that's my rant. When I saw that, I knew I had to rant about it. So hopefully you guys do me a favor. Send this shit. I'm gonna put that tweet, put this on it, and hopefully you guys can maybe retweet it, give me some likes and whatever. I just want to throw a big fuck you to Vintage Stock for that. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye.